Thank you very much. We're now going to take some questions from the media. Beth, Rigby, I'm going to come to you first.
Thank you, Keir Starmer. Beth, Rigby, Sky News. Keir Starmer, your mission is to make sure every child isn't held back by their background. You said you want to get state schools to the same level as private schools, but it needs more than words. It needs resource. The National Association of Head Teachers have welcomed your reforms, but they have also said this, that it needs significant additional investment will be needed for schools, that they need the more resource. So will you commit to more investment for schools and education ahead of the next general election to fulfil your mission beyond what you've already set out? Thank you.
Yeah, but the approach I've taken in this mission and all our missions is to set out the change that we need to make and why we need to make it, in this case removing those barriers to opportunity, and where that involves money, as this mission does, to explain how much and where it's going to come from. And obviously that getting rid of the tax breaks for private schools, the VAT, does yield over £1 billion, and that we will use for the jobs and for the initiatives we set out, including recruiting 6,500 new teachers, including the retention payment for existing teachers, and to create the framework in which they're better respected. So that's the approach we've taken. On the broader question of funding, what I would say is, look, a Labour government always takes education seriously. It is now possible to compare these 13 years with the 13 years under a Labour government, and you can see the difference, the emphasis on education and the quality of education. That's why I said what I did about the last Labour government. Obviously, as we get closer to an election, we will send out in even greater detail our funding. We can't hide from the fact we're going to inherit a really damaged economy after 13 years of failure. Can't hide the fact that we're going to inherit failed public services that are on their knees or on their face after 13 years of neglect, and we have to take hard decisions. But we will set that out as we go forward, and bear in mind and hold in your mind just what the last Labour government did on education.